I've been in jail a few times, about 3 times. I was in there and I have the mirrors they have, and I will go and look at myself and just talk to myself and be like, what are you doing with your life? You're a fucking idiot. Why are you here? Then I got out. One day working on set, I was doing security for a movie, and I was just working with security, and director of the movie kind of like approached me, you know, without knowing me or anything. He kind of like looked at me like this. And he looks at me, he said, you want to be in the movie? I took my security shirt off and I was there so quick, boom. And from one day, it turned out to, I worked 2 months in that movie, so it was good. We were born in Honduras, came here in '91. We moved into Hollywood, California, went to North Hollywood High, met a guy, he introduced me to the gang world, and that's when everything just went south.
We needed 2 guys you would literally cross the street to avoid if you saw him coming your way. When we saw Lewis, we thought to ourselves, boy, this guy's great. Lewis is great. How do we get 2 of these guys?
Right after the audition, I started talking to the casting ladies, and they asked me, so Lewis, do you have any more tattoos? And I said, you know what? My brother just did a tattoo on me not too long ago. And they were like, oh, everything was like, oh, your brother. And they're like, okay, bring him in tomorrow.
And he started telling me everything. You need to learn this like from head, like from top to bottom. You need to learn it.
Well, he went in by himself to his scene, and then we went in together.
The writers and I and the producers saw their taped audition, and we're just thinking, oh man, we hit the jackpot.
The suits were cool. The boots, that was cool. The boots were more famous than us on set. Everybody wanted to see the boots.
¿Qué tiene la punta? ¿Un poco de plata?
The whole outfit, that made you feel bad, you know, like badass. Like seriously, getting in character with that, it's like as soon as you put the suit on, it's like, fuck, you're already walking out your trailer and you're like, don't talk to me, or I'm gonna go kill someone right now, you know?
The first episode they ever appeared in of Breaking Bad, they had to stand within 60 feet of an enormous gasoline explosion.
And they said, okay, Lewis, I was the step behind him. He said, Lewis, when you hit this mark, the explosion is gonna happen. So I said, cool.
They were told by the director, Bryan Cranston, we only got enough powder and gasoline for 1 bomb. Please don't flinch. Because, as we know, cool guys don't look back at explosions.
Okay, everything's ready, and then... And when you see nobody there, everybody was like so far. We see them like this, little, so little. They look so little. And we were like, man, this, I don't know.
Kaboom, the thing goes off. Not a movement on their part.
Everything in front of us just got dark. And then things start flying out. There was a shoe that way, a leg over there.
Daniel still had a cigarette in his hand.
He told me, like a second or 2 after it blows up, take a drag of that cigarette like you walking in the park.
And he did it at the end. It was fun.
Bryan Cranston, I mean, seriously, I did research after. I was like, wow, this guy's going to be directing Bryan Cranston.
I was like, oh, that guy from Malcolm in the Middle. I remember you. Like, you're not that funny right now. You like really...
No, he was...
Nah, but he was really nice.
Hold it right there. Let me see your hands. Hands!
When he takes the bite of the apple and then I'm in the background and I flex with the axe.
He got carried away. He didn't want to stop. He was like, hey, cut.
Like, ah, no,
Cut.
Me cut. Yeah, let me keep doing it. There's so much going on without saying a word that is so cool, and it looks so dangerous, you know? And then the more it went, it was like the 3rd episode, and we were still not talking, and I was like, wow, these guys are scary, you know? It was easy for us to be scary because look at us, we're ugly, so we could be scary.
the storyline required sort of that extrasensory perception on their part to have no dialogue, but know exactly what the other was thinking, confer, ask each other the question silently, know what I'm going to do, know what you're going to do, and then go do it.
In order to get us looking like we had to shave his head and keep for continuity, we cut all his, facial hair and make it look like mine. That was it. He was better looking at the end, looking like me, but
So when I got hit by the car that Dean was driving, my legs were inside the trunk of the car. Did a hole in the trunk, my legs were inside. So once it hit me, it looks like I was standing. I had a harness in the back, so once the car hit me, I would have hit my face in the commander.
That day was just hectic. It was just, really. It was so cool. It was 100 miles an hour, but it was fun.
Daniel Moncada got to live a little longer than his other brother did. He got to survive as a double amputee in a hospital bed.
They put a hole in the bed, and I had my legs tucked in there.
I didn't know that.
When I jumped off the bed, I had green stockings. I had the green stockings to put them. So when I jumped off the bed, the special effects people could paint them out. That way it'll look like I don't got no legs. I got amputated. Drag myself across the floor, look in the wall, Terminator type.
That was one of those moments of showmanship that we love to do on Breaking Bad.
1, 2, 3. All right, stopping compressions.
Being a bad guy on film is probably the funnest thing in the whole world. Cut someone's head off. You get to shoot you. It's fun.
Both these guys did such a fine job on the show. And yet, just wonderful, nice guys in real life who were a joy to be around.
It was great to see the beginning of what is potential.